What I reach for the most in mixing is probably the equalizer. And that comes from my analog days when I had this big analog mixing console in front of me where each channel had its own equalizer. I could really play it like an instrument, the console, because it's really fast to grab for the equalizer when it's right there in front of you for each channel separately. Of course, that's different in digital, even if you have control surfaces in front of you. It's still not as immediate as an analog console was. But you know, you got to work with what you have. And right now, let's have a look at the differences between the Logic Channel EQ and the FabFilter Pro-Q, which is probably the most used EQ plugin in the world right now. And one of the big advantages of the Logic Channel EQ is how fast it is. I only need to click the EQ icon once, and there it is. It's right there in front of me. It's got 6 bands and 2 filters, so it's very well suited for most tasks. And of course, the bands appear whenever I need them. And that is great, and usually this will be enough. But what if it isn't? What if actually you need more bands than this? Of course, you can just go ahead and insert a second channel EQ. The only problem then is you need to keep them both open so you can have a good overview of what's going on. And the FabFilter Pro-Q is equipped a bit better in that regard, in that it has no less than 24 bands on offer. I only need to, just like in the channel EQ, create bands by clicking in the frequency spectrum. Need a shelf right there, need a shelf right there. If I need to cut out a frequency there, and maybe another cut right there. That is a lot more flexible, of course. And other than that, it has a lot more tricks up its sleeve, way more than the channel EQ in Logic, which we're going to go over in the next couple of videos. So this is going to be my main EQ for the project, the FabFilter Pro-Q3.